Zimbabwe, through the Ministry of Health and Child Care, is now able to conduct genomic sequencing after the ministry recently acquired state-of-the-art genomic sequencing machinery. Genomic sequencing is a scientific process which enables scientists to determine and understand the nature and behavior of pathogens.
Yes, we now have capacity to do genomic sequencing here at the National Microbiology Reference Lab, which is the biggest laboratory in the country. We have since done the genomic sequencing for the COVID-19 virus, the SARS-CoV-2, and we managed to find the circulating variants for now, which is the Beta variant and the Delta variant. We are still in the process of doing sequencing for the other variants from the different parts of the country.
We have two identical machines which do the same thing, but one, like I mentioned, was supported through Quadram Institute and the other one from Africa CDC. And both of them, they're able to give us sequences within 2 days. And we can run a maximum of 96 samples at a time on each machine at the highest throughput. Though at this moment, as we're still settling in and trying to get comfortable with the process, we're running 24 at a time and then 48 samples at a time.
Before we had developed this network of sequencing, South Africa was only the center of excellence for genomic sequencing. And we are happy now that we are not sending our samples to South Africa, neither are we sending them to the UK, where we started sending them. We are now using those laboratories only for quality assurance, where we send a small batch for comparison with our results in country. We are also in the process of doing surveillance for the whole country to find all the different strains that are circulating. So in a nutshell, we are able to do the sequencing not only for SARS-CoV-2, but for all other pathogens, which might include HIV, which might include the foodborne microbes like Salmonella, Vibrio cholerae, and so forth. So we hope that we can develop this laboratory into a center of excellence for genomic sequencing of communicable diseases. The pathogens we have in this part of the world are not common in Europe and America. You'd realize that the type of pathogens like the Vibrio cholerae, the different strains of HIV we have here, and also other parasites that we have here are not common in Europe and America. So we are developing a very huge biobank where we would keep all these different pathogens for research. So this research will also help us in terms of development of drugs and also development of vaccines. So we are really open to scientists from all over the world to come and learn with us with the different pathogens we have that would have learned from the genomic sequencing.
In my view, this is a positive development because it reduces the cost of our health care system, and that is what is good. We wish to see the Ministry of Health making sure that we have the necessary equipment and the necessary machines to make sure that there is positive health service delivery in the nation of Zimbabwe without people relying on the private sector.